Rise and shine, YouTube. Thank y'all for coming back to another video, y'all. It has low-key been a minute since we have filmed a video for you guys. Sorry for not putting out any content lately. Life has been crazy over the past few months, for sure. But we got something special cooking up for you guys today. We got the Tundra parked here. As you guys already can tell from the thumbnail, we are getting some work done on the Tundra that I am gonna be doing myself here. We're just pretty much gonna get into it, y'all. To be honest, this build is so overdue, y'all. Like, y'all do not understand, like, the parts that we're doing, this is gonna be an overdue thing that we got on this truck. If you are new to the channel, go hit that like, subscribe button, and just overall share this video, y'all. So freaking excited of what we are getting done to this truck. Man, this truck is so overdue. If you guys can remember, if some of my followers or subscribers is on here, they know that I've really not given them any updates on this truck at all. The last time I updated you guys on this truck was when I made my first YouTube video. And that's how overdue this is. Like, I just kind of put it on the back burner because we're building our 1200 horsepower Z, and it's just costing me a lot of money, so I had to put this aside. But me and my fiance, we're getting actually a lot more serious about camping and off-roading and things like that here in Colorado. And this truck is long overdue. I mean, what I have on it right now is good enough for me, well, back then now, but now it's time to get a little bit more serious, get my tent up there, get the roof rack up there. We just need to deck this truck out, y'all. And I'm sure y'all have been waiting on this for a little while too. There's actually not that much work done to this truck, and I am realizing, so Big Bertha's definitely about to get the upgrade today. Definitely gonna get a new hat and new accessories on the top up there, as y'all can already tell from the thumbnail. Let me kind of go over the mod list that we actually have on her now. About 2 years ago, I bought this truck bone stock from the dealer, about 2 years ago. Yeah, and I've done a couple little upgrades up to it just to get it to where I'd like while driving it, daily driving and things like that. The first thing is, I got the Baja Designs Squadron Sports on there with the Cali raised low profile ditch light brackets. Those are definitely coming in handy a lot of times while off-roading. Down below, as you can already see, we have the truck jacked up to about 6 inches with a rough country lift, which actually will be getting changed out pretty soon. We have some long travel stuff and some suspension stuff coming in, and struts and things like that coming in, but I'll save that for another video. But yeah, that is a six inch rough country lift, rear struts in the back, and just a spacer in the front. I definitely need to get rid of this that setup. It's not a big worry or anything like that. But down here for the wheels and tires, we have a Toyo Tires Open Country 37 by 13.5 18. These things are so beefy and they last forever, y'all, like forever. Down here for the wheel setup, we got a Fuel Off-Road Covert wheels, I believe that's how you call it. They're 18 by 8 with the simulated V-locks on them. Things are gorgeous, y'all, just gorgeous. And I want to say that's really it that I've done to this truck, which is actually kind of crazy because I'm one of those guys that can't stop modding their cars and trucks. But for as long as I've had this truck is so far overdue for parts, y'all, and I just can't wait to share it for you. So I say let's go ahead and get back home. And actually, no, I have the parts with me. I had to pick them up this morning, so let me show you the parts that we got for the truck, and we'll go from there. And then after that, we'll go ahead and get home and we'll go ahead and get installing on this thing so you guys can see what the Big Bertha looks like after. Let's get to it. And here we are, guys. We got a crap ton of parts in for the Tundra. I cannot be more than excited. Shout out to the companies that helped me get this stuff. And I'm gonna let you know kind of what I have here. You guys can already tell we got a Rome Adventure 83L case. I am so stoked on this right now. I'm gonna go over it here in a second, but we got the Rome Adventure 83L case. We got our brand new, guys, brand new Sherpa rack. Man, this is long overdue. I cannot wait to get this thing installed. Sherpa, shout out to Sherpa, shout out to Rome. We got more stuff actually back here. We bought some Max Tracks as well. Got them for a steal from our boys over at Rack Attack. They hooked it up pretty fat for these. We got them in a matte black, which is gonna match the truck really well, I would think. So we definitely got that in the Rome Adventure case. We got it in kind of like, they call it slate. So it kind of matches the gray on the truck. So I was thinking it actually would look good. So if not, I'll just go to a black box, but I am planning on running 2 of those actually up top. So we'll just kind of see how this one looks and we'll kind of go from there. back here that I didn't mention, we also got some rugged mounts, guys. Now Rome has just designed one of the best mounting systems for their case, hands down, y'all. So if y'all don't know what the rugged mounts are, it's pretty much like a quick release system for your cases. So when I get my rack and everything put up on the truck, the quick release mounts here are going to sit one in the front, one in the back, and it's going to literally hold your case, and you can literally unlatch it and latch it all with literally 2 seconds of actually getting the box up there. So it's going to be the best thing in the world. I'm going to show you guys this. Let's go ahead and unbox it right here so I can kind of show you guys. I won't unbox the rack because there's like gajillion parts inside of there, but I'm sure everybody knows what a rack looks like. For the rugged mounts, I definitely want to open those up so you guys can kind of see those, and then I'll open up that case for you so you can see what the inside of it looks like. Let's start off by showing you the features of this case. This case has to be one of the most well-designed and best looking cases on the market, I would say. My favorite thing about this case is not only the logo you have on there, so you know exactly what you have, but you also have a bottled like a beer bottle opener down here, and you also have a drain in case any water or anything gets inside of the box. That is a really awesome feature, and this box is fully weatherproof, which I'll show you here in a second. Down here there's our little locking tab buckles and everything down here. Of course, these are going to be your hinges that keeps the box closed, but you also have locking tabs where you can put little key locks or anything inside of there to lock your box while it's on your roof. I'm gonna open it here, and these 83Ls are equipped with gas struts. So right here they do hold up with gas filled struts, which are awesome, or hydraulic struts, which actually help you to not have to hold that cap up while you're getting things out of it. This case is very empty right now. There's a lot of other features you can add in here. You can add molly. They have what's called a lid organizer that you can actually put in here, and I am gonna buy that lid organizer. I just didn't do it right at the moment because how much I spent on all this stuff at once was an extraordinary amount. If you are looking at getting this case, it is kind of pricey, but I would say it's 100% worth it. The regular price will come out at a whopping $369 before tax for this box. It is a very nice box. It is definitely worth your money. Here's that weather seal I was talking about there, the weather seal that runs all the way through it there, which keeps it a very lock seal tight case. But it is expensive, guys. It is expensive, but it's 100% worth it. Now for the quick releases here, or the, what I should call it, the box mounts. Let's go ahead and open this baby up so you guys can see what these things look like. These things come with a little bit of a hefty price too, but hey, I would rather this than to struggle taking that thing off of my roof rack for damn near 15-20 minutes just to take it off. This thing helps me do it in literally 5 seconds. So it is 100% worth it. Time is short, guys. It's better to have things that are gonna get you places and get you things faster than to waste your time doing other things. But with that all being said, these are the rugged mounts. And here, brand spanking new. It's hard to do this with one hand. Let me see if I can pull one of these out. Looks like it's sealed, so here, let me actually pull this out for you. Here is the rugged quick release mount. You guys can see it's very simple on how it's made. Of course, you have all your little molly in here so you can attach it to your actual roof rack itself, and then you have the little adapters here that actually hold the sides of your box. So you'll have one here and then one in the front of the car, and then your box will kind of fit wherever diagonal or horizontal you put it. Here is your release tab that's right here on the side. Very awesome. And actually, I'm just seeing this as you guys are seeing this, so this is my first time looking at it as well. But this here, that tab is going to go on the side of your box, which actually there's going to be brackets in there that fit kind of right in here, and it's going to buckle into that and hold your box down, which I think is really awesome. And then also a little feature, it also has a locking tab on there as well, so you can actually lock that with a lock so nobody tries to steal your box or really expensive quick release mounts, because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that want these things, man. That's literally it, guys. Yeah, so I will get more into the install, or I'll get more into telling you more about this when I install it on the truck. Don't want to make the video too long. Of course, everybody knows what max tracks look like. They're just little boards here that help you get out of sticky situations. I will show you those when we get back home. I'm just so ready to install this rack on here because I know that's going to take me probably like 4 or 5 hours to get installed, because I am doing all of this myself, guys. They always say to have an extra person to do a rack. I got 2 big guns, baby, so we gonna do it myself and get her done. So let's get on back home. Let's pack all this stuff back up and let's get an installing on this thing. I'm not gonna go through a how-to on how to put a rack on, but I am gonna show you different ways of how you can get it on if you guys ever buy a Sherpa rack and want to put it on your Tundra. Okay, yeah, I'll take you through a little like a tiny little step-by-step of what you would do on common questions that you would ask when you put on a rack on a 18 Tundra. So let's go ahead and do that, and let's get back home, and I'm gonna put you on that time lapse. Let's get it. So we have it all unpacked here for us. It seems pretty straightforward. We just got our side mounts or sidebars, whatever you really want to call them. Then we of course got our crossbars here, and then we have the plate that goes on the front of the Tundra there. And then of course over here we have all of our hardware and everything. So we got different color hardware. Some are silver and some are black. And then of course we have our mounting brackets that go inside of the roof rails. Then of course our mounting feet as well. Of course I had to stop by the store and get a rivet gun, because you do have to rivet and drill into your gutters and rivet those in. So I think it's pretty straightforward. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and start assembling this thing and getting it ready to put on top of the Tundra. And I'm gonna put you guys on time lapse. Hopefully you enjoy. Let's get it. Alright guys, this is what you'll get in that pack of bolts that I just showed you. So we have our mounting feet there, and then we have a bunch of different bolts, which actually since I've never done this before, I do not know where any of these bolts go. I'm gonna do a little bit of research. Of course I already know where the rivets and everything go, yeah, different size washers and everything like that, and then of course different hardware. And then we got our T-bolts here. I do know where those go, which is good. And then of course we have our mounting brackets there as well. Of course just our feet. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just start assembling this thing and getting it figured out. And I'm not gonna make you guys watch that because it's probably gonna get boring, because I still don't know how to mount this, so I gotta figure it out at the same time. So I'll put you on a little time lapse. Let's get to it. Okay guys, we got everything all set up to be able to start putting on the truck, get everything lined up, like for our holes and everything like that. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, Zoe was in the picture, but I guess you guys seen that already. Hey Zoe, say hey. Yeah. All right, back to this though. So I got it all on there. It was pretty straightforward actually. Yeah, so of course you got the rear of the rack, and then you got the front. And then all you gotta do is just match everything. They do label everything really nicely. Thank you, or shout out to Sherpa for that. If you look on the ends, I attached the feet already. On the ends, some of them have, here you probably see this one better. Big Bear is what this rack is called. So the BB and then front. So the F is for front. So we got those on each of those. And then for the rear ones, they have BBR for Big Bear rear. Okay, so it was pretty straightforward. Just get everything kind of mocked on there. Everything is kind of loosely on here. So just make sure it's loose enough to where you can move everything back and forth, but get everything snug for the crossbars though. So what you have to do is you have to make sure those are exactly center. Yeah, that way it can line up perfectly. So just make sure your crossbars, when you go to mount on your side plates, just make sure everything is center on all 4 corners. Now what I'm gonna go do is I'm gonna go ahead and go grab the truck. And since I am one one-man crew right now. I'm gonna take a couple extra safety precautions so I don't cause any damages. Luckily, I don't have a moonroof on my Tundra. If I get a couple scratches here and there, I won't be mad. So we're gonna go ahead and get it up there, and let's get it lined up, baby. This truck is so damn tall, y'all. But I'm gonna show y'all how to do this with only one person, only yourself. So the first thing I did is I actually put a I put a cover over, like a sheet over the roof here. That way I don't damage it too bad when I put the rack up there, but I think I'm strong enough to definitely hold the rack and be able to just put it straight on over and hover it over very nicely. But let's go ahead and do this. One-man team, baby, let's get it. Yeah, guys, there's definitely something backwards about those feet up there. Let me show you what they look like. So I put the rack up there and I noticed my feet weren't lining up. That's not even close to lining up. Definitely mounted the front ones backwards. Now the rear is looking okay. Looks like we got those on point. Yeah, so these, I just have to line them back up and actually press it down into the gutter. But those are actually mounting up pretty flush, so I definitely did the rears right. The fronts, I definitely think I just mounted those backwards. So I'm gonna take it back off and go ahead and just get those back rotated. So let's see if, what the heck did I do? Okay, guys, after taking this thing off, putting it on, taking it off, putting it on, taking it off, putting it on, I finally got it, guys. For a second there, I thought Sherpa sent me the wrong brackets, but nope, just user error. So I got the brackets on. They are all installed. Let me see if I can give you a better view here. So I got those all installed. I'd be lying if I said I did not scratch this roof a little bit. Taking this thing on and off is a lot of work. But it seems that I had actually my rear brackets and my front brackets crisscrossed. So actually this bracket was on that side, that bracket was on this side, and somehow it just did not line up. So I swapped them, fit, and I did the same thing with the fronts as well. This side should have been on that side and that side should have been on this side, so I just really just flopped them back and forth. That centered it perfectly. Now this is not the finished product, but it's looking good so far, guys. Looking so good. It's making this truck look 10 times beefier than it already is. Actually kind of insane. I love Sherpa's little mountain logo right there on the side. I think it looks so good, guys. Let's go ahead and put you guys back on the tripod, and now that I have everything lined up, next is going to be just making sure my front plate sits really good, and then I will start drilling holes. So let's go ahead and get to it. Right. Make sure your big bear sign that you have right there is going to be facing your driver's side of the windshield there. Alrighty, guys, this is gonna be final look at the roof rack installed. I still have to drill and rivet them, but I did get everything kind of aligned to where I want it. It is a lot of adjusting, so just be careful, or not be careful, just beware when you do get it. You're gonna have to do a lot of adjusting to make sure it fits exactly how you want it. I can definitely tell you this is exactly how I want it. The front end looks really good. I really tightened in this gap that goes in through the top right here. Just tighten that a little bit. I do still have an antenna over there, so I have to watch out how far I adjust it. But so far, y'all, I got it exactly center. It looks so good on the Tundra right now. I cannot wait to get that roam box on the top of it. Let's go ahead and get drilling on the top. I'll kind of show you where I have to drill and where I have to set my markers and things, and then I'll just do a little time lapse to get it all knocked out for you. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so getting up on the truck here. All right, where I'm gonna have to drill is obviously gonna be into my gutters here. So if you look right here, that is the side of the mount there. I have to drill there and drill another one right there, and then I have to rivet those. So what I got to do is I'm just going to take my little screwdriver. I couldn't find my punch, so just take a little Phillips head screwdriver and kind of take like a little hammer or anything on the back of it here. Just kind of put it into the hole and just tap it into the exact alignment you need, and then do that all the way around. And once you get that, you can go ahead and start drilling in that hole. Now that hole is a 3/16 hole, so you have to upsize drill bits. You can't just go straight 3/16 right through it. And you want to make sure, because below this your airbags kind of sit below this, so you want to make sure you have drill stoppers. I'm not going to be using them today because I feel pretty confident on what I can do, but just for safety measures, just make sure you get like drill stops so you don't go too far into the roof, so you don't get any water leakage or damage your airbags or anything like that. So all right, let's go ahead and get to it, and I can't wait, baby. Let's get it. Alrighty guys, now we are done drilling every point of the roof. Now we are on the passenger rear side right now, and I'm going to show you exactly how to mount your brackets inside of there. So obviously we've already marked the holes to the brackets, so I should be able to put this bracket here and it lines up perfectly. Yeah, now another thing as well, you want to take one of your rivets, because you're going to have to rivet these in because these are going to be permanent now. Take these rivets, go through the holes, make sure they fit right in the holes. All right, and once you know they fit right in the holes just like that, all you have to do is take some silicone, because of course we don't want any leakage or anything from these holes. You're just gonna dab a good amount of silicone on there, put your bracket on there, and then we're gonna go ahead and put our rivet in, and then go ahead and rivet it together, and then that is gonna create a full seal for your brackets here. All right, yeah, so let's go ahead and get riveting. Let's get it. All right, take my silicone, poke a hole through it. Bow. Won't be shy with that. Good amount of silicone. Go ahead and place one rivet in, the other one in as well, and then we're going to take our rivet gun with the 3/16 rivet point. Go ahead and put it on there and do your riveting, baby, until it snaps off. Whew, that took some force. Boom. Just like that. And my rivet's stuck in here. Hold on, guys. Bear with me.
One eternity later.
All right, just like that, we have the roof rack installed, guys. Oh my lordy, it looks so good. It is fully installed and permanently mounted, guys. Oh my god, it looks so good, y'all. Look at that. Y'all, I'm in love. It makes this truck look so much more beefier. And I don't even have the box on there yet. I did make a little bit of oopsie. I didn't buy extra T-nuts that actually go into the top of the roof rails to be able to mount stuff on. So I'm hoping there's some T-nuts and stuff inside of the rugged mount box, but if not, then I might have to wait to get that mounted. But I will put the box up here so you guys can kind of see it. But yeah, she's fully mounted. I still gotta create my weather sealing right here for the weather trim. Still got to do that, but yeah, she's fully mounted. And one thing I definitely got to say, if you're going to install your own roof rack, brace for impact. Because these racks to put on are so damn difficult. So damn difficult, yo. It's just the minor adjustments. Like everything else, I mean, it's pretty straightforward, don't get me wrong. But like the minor adjustments that you have to do back and forth, side to side, redo it all, back and forth, side to side, and you got to keep doing that until it's literally perfect. It doesn't help if you have OCD, I can tell you that right now. Adjusting this thing is a nightmare, but just because there's so many, I mean, it's easy to adjust it, but it's so many adjustments, it's hard to get it in the exact perfect spot. So you have to keep adjusting like damn near 100 times to get it perfect. But gotta say, came out perfect. Came out really good. Zoe's hot. It's a 98-degree day. We got to get that puppy on, and maybe those mounted. I don't know. We'll see. Guys, we were so close to mounting this box right now. I was looking through the rugged mount box, and the quick release, I took one out, the one we saw, and then I looked in here, and the first thing that caught my eye was these. There was hardware that came with it, but it doesn't even fit in the rack, y'all. But it almost did. We were so close. But that does give me another reason on like, it gives me another option of what bolts I can get. So these little bolts right here, they went inside of the rack, but there's this little box piece that's under it that did not fit. So if I can find some hardware that looks kind of like these bolts and a nut on the end, I could definitely use these for the mount. So I'm definitely going to see what I can find and go to Lowe's maybe and see if I can find something that will fit with that until I can actually get some like real T-nuts. Let's head to Lowe's, baby. Let's do it. And just like that, y'all, we got the box installed, baby. I'm going to show you what these quick mounts look like. Let me see. It looks so good, y'all. Look at this. Looks so beefy. And we got those rugged mounts on, those quick releases. I'll kind of show you how those work here, but I just can't. I can just admire this all day. Oh, I'm definitely tired, that's for sure. But as you can see there, see how they're all kind of hugging the box? Yeah, look at that. Oh my God, it looks so good. This is the way a case should be mounted, no doubt. This is definitely a way, the best way for a case to be mounted. All right, and then all I gotta do is just unlatch these babies right here, as we already know. Boom, bye-ow, bye-ow, and then gas fills struts to do the work. Sheesh. That's hard, that's too hard. Damn. And then how these quick releases work, just as they look, there's literally a tab right here. So there's a little lever that you push right here, boom, and that will release it, boom, and I can literally lift the box up, like literally lift the box up. How crazy is that? And even cooler, when I snap it in like that, you have a locking tab right here, so you can even lock your box in there as well. Damn, this is one sick rig, yo. And that is a wrap. Thank y'all so much for coming to the video, watching the video, liking, subscribing to the video. We have definitely hit a milestone today. Took a lot of work and a lot of energy to get that rack on, but I am so happy to be able to do it with you guys and show you guys through my process of getting it done. It's starting to get a little dark now, so you're not gonna be able to see much, but this is where this video is gonna end, y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming through. Hit that like, subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this, or if you just want to see the Tundra in general. Put down in the comments, give me something else to vlog or anything like that. Let me know what you want to see, and we're gonna get it done, baby. So thank y'all again. We'll see y'all in the next video.